horror stuff. Horror music. Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking. It feels like it's been so long. Thanks for joining. How are you guys doing? Thanks, Tom. First on the list. Hey Alex, glad you're here. And Evan and L, glad you guys made it. Hey Arceus, thanks for joining too. How have you guys been doing? What have you been up to? Hey Jack, how was the stream? Halloween is coming up. Yeah, I guess you could say that. More than 2 months from now. It has been slightly too long. Oh, I can only agree with that one. I saw you were streaming U-Boat, Jack. Sorry you couldn't drop by. How is it? Sam yourself. Why me? Train Sim World 2020. I haven't even heard about that. Is that different from the Train Sim World that we've tried out? Is that just a new DLC or a completely different game? So for today's stream, we are back on a Mac. And it's actually first time trying this particular Mac. But I think Alex tried this before, like way back in December. The Mack Pinnacle, how do you even pronounce this? CHU or CHU613? And this is originally by Franck, Peru. Retrofitted, improved by Galimim. I tried it out. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty fancy and elegant. Not sure if those were the words that fit it, but we'll go and test it out. Okay, we'll check it out. We'll see how it flies, how it drives. Maybe it will fly if I'm the one driving it. And we'll be just driving along mainly on mostly vanilla map, but with minor urban overhaul and PAS mod. But we'll be in the Oregon, Washington area today, so might not be able to see those particular modded map areas. Officer Clumsy Geek decided to surface the boat while a fast attack ship was 20 meters from us. Oh, that's how clumsies are. Is it like a full-on simulator? I have no idea how a sub works. I know it kind of should be underwater to work properly. Let's go give you a better shot of that one. Got revenge on Officer Clumsy. We threw him overboard. Wow, sadists. That's the interior of the truck. That is how the truck looks from outside. And I must say, the modeling is quite beautiful. It is a bit heavy on the polygons, on the triangle count. I think this is around 2.5 million if you look at it from the mod dealer. 2.5 million outside, 4.5 million inside, something like that. So very Franck Peru-ish. But I think it's very much worth it. And I tried to make up for the for the frame rate loss by having simple mirrors. So there are variants where you have a wide field of view at the bottom of the mirror. I decided not to get that, so maybe we will get a bit of frames back. Because as you guys might know, the mirrors are one of the largest frame hoarders. Yes, I think you'll need... I'm not sure if you're if you're a regular yet. You can try it out. You might have your messages accidentally deleted, but if so, we'll get Alex to give you permission. Oh, there you go. It works. Yeah, 2.5, 4.5 million. Very Franck Peru. Yes, it worked. New version of Train Sim, I see. So it's not Train Sim World, it's Train Sim. Yeah, Train Sim 2020, which is basically the same game. They just add a lot of DLCs in it. Anyway, let's start the engine. I believe this is Krish Bombs. Now, I have no clue if that sounds authentic, but it does sound very different. I also love all the bulldogs happening in this truck. You can see there's one in the hood, or bonnet, if Jack would prefer it. There's also one on each side mirror, which looks quite fancy. I like it. Right, we are currently in Ontario, in the eastern side of Oregon. And I chose this spot because I saw that we have not been on the 84 yet. That's still completely grayed out for me. Most of the other roads we've been through already, at least in this profile. But yeah, that's like one major thing to tick out. It looks quite interesting as well. I think I've been through here, but maybe on a different profile. The sounds are from Chris Mercedes. Nice. We are doing manual today. So let's turn off the engine again so we can hear it from inside. And you guys let me know if it's too loud or too soft, okay? So, by the looks of it, this seems to be supposedly an automatic, but just for, how do you say, not immersion because it's not as realistic, but just for the fun of it, we'll go manual today. We do have an 18-speed Eaton Fuller configured on this one. I do love the dashboard as well. I think the dashboard is from Piva. There's a Mack logo in there. A fuel level, distance left, and there is a fuel economy meter as well. In miles per gallon, looks like. I also like this particular GPS. I actually have a CG logo made compatible for this, but it kind of gets in the way of the GPS, so I think we'll have to live without the CG hanging logo. We'll just have to settle with my face for now. Hey Mick, yes, Track IR 5. Thanks for helping out, guys. Wow. Great minds think alike, right, Tom? Lots of hairpin turns. Interesting. I-84 through Cabbage Patch Hill is very well done. It's the squiggly bit of the road east of Pendleton. They mean this one. That one. Cabbage Hill. I remember Cabbage Patch Kids from my childhood. I love the engine sound. It's a bit husky. I'm not sure if you would ever use that term on an engine, but it does sound very like raspy, maybe is a better term. It also has its own indicator sounds like. It's very how do you say, high pitched. I'm not sure if I like it. I think I would prefer Drive Safely's indicator sounds, or at least the switches. The actual blinker, I'm okay, I like it, but that clicky sound, I'm not such a fan. It might be realistic though, so we'll just have to live with it. It's a manly engine, yeah. That works. Bit of a hassle for truckers. AI that acts dumb and slams the brakes. Oh my goodness, okay, we'll have to be very careful then. But yeah, I've been driving so much in California and Arizona the past few videos. I wanted to check out Oregon and Washington again. What are those blank areas for? I guess for any warnings and indicators, huh? I think the parking brake is somewhere there when we have it on. There is also a notice, ultra low sulfur diesel fuel only. I have no clue if that's any different from the usual diesel that we load, but I'm guessing not. Also, let me know whenever performance takes a hit. and whenever you get super choppy stream quality. Okay, so far it looks good, but we will see. We are driving in vanilla areas, so it shouldn't be that bad, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sliding tarp, yeah, let's go with that. Is there something that would... How about a Pepsi? We have Pepsi fans here, right? I think Tom is a Pepsi fan, and that kind of blends perfectly well with the truck color. Let's go with that. Low sulfur is a new type of diesel. Low smoke and smell. Oh, nice. And not all trucks are compatible with that, I guess. 14 tons of dry fruits from Ontario to Kennewick. So we'll be passing by the 84, passing through Pendleton, crossing over to Washington, and delivering this finally to Kennewick. Not yet the horn, yeah. You like the indicator sound, RCS. I like the blinker itself, but the switch, it's too high-pitched for me. It gives me shivers, and not in the ASMR-ish way. But it might just be need a little bit of getting used to. Like the sound, the horn. Very nice horn sounds though, I must admit. I like that. I did not see that, Tom. What happened? Was there another incident? Switch is weird, yeah. I can actually remove that. If I change the sound files a bit, I can actually remove that, I think, so that it reverts to the default indicator sounds, which is being retrieved from sound fixes mode by Drive Safely. But maybe it will be too much effort for this stream, so let's give it a chance first. Let's give it a chance. So the RPM is kind of strange. Can it really go up to that high? Like, there are so many notches on it. It feels like a speedometer. Looks like a speedometer. There was a literal standoff GTA style in Philly. Goodness. Where's the trailer? Should be right here in front of us. Right behind that guy, I think. A guy was shooting at cops and 6 of them got hit. He fired over 300 shots. Wow. Yeah, that's intense. That really sounds like GTA. And unfortunately, this is why games get such bad press. They attribute these bad behaviors because of games. I don't agree with that quote-unquote analysis, but maybe it plays a certain factor, but I don't think it is the driving force. It's kind of hard to see from here, from the mirror. Parking will be pretty challenging later on, I think. Let's see if the advanced trailer coupling works. It does work. Nice. It was a drug house, I see. So yeah, definitely not games induced. That actually looks perfect, huh? The color combination is just wow. That was unintentional. Nice. Glad that worked out. But yeah, the sounds are pretty unique. Even the juggling sounds when you hit the road bump and the parking brake, everything is different. I wonder if Krishpum specifically made sounds for this, because I don't hear these specific sounds often. House flipper color matched, yeah. Must be the house flipper skills paying off. Synergies. Be part of a biker gang. Ooh, yeah. I see. So there is a history of violence. Hey, super! It is. You don't need that kappa there. I actually like it. In all honesty. No sarcasm whatsoever. Look at this. Yeah. That is one good looking truck. Amazing job by Franck Peru and by Galimim, who made this drivable in ATS in the first place. You don't like Mack trucks? Oh, get the curb there. I'm still a bit torn. I mean, I like them. I'm not sure if they're my favorite, but I like them well enough. At least from how they look in-game. Of course, I don't have any real-life experience with them. Don't think I've ever even seen one in real life. But yeah, they seem fine for me. I'm not really familiar. Don't even know how to pronounce that CHU613. I just call it Mack Pinnacle CHU613. And I don't know what it's for. Oh, nice Jake brake sound. Very modern sounding. Not too wild. Like more refined. We'll hear that later. For sure. In a more controlled environment while going downhill. East to Boise. Ooh. Is that existing now? No, it's cut off. Don't we have a mod that enables Boise? I think it was Project Northwest. Boise sounds very familiar. Is it in... Oh, I'm going to make a mistake of it. Idaho? The anthem is a horror. I would love to get back into the anthem, but yeah, somehow there's a bug on my steering wheel when I try the anthem. I'll show you again later. I still haven't figured out what's causing that. Maybe, I don't know, matchy indeed. Yeah, very nice. I like it. We are delivering Pepsi for the hot summer. Actually sounds like a very good idea. So it's still full on summer there, huh? One of his kids fell down today and broke his arm. Ooh, goodness. Hope he feels better. Hey King. Thank you for joining and thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Yeah, you were mentioning that, Alex. I'm still not sure why. Which mod of mine enables that or causes that. Because we tried at one point to remove the interior-exterior reworks and it was still there. So we'll have a look again. Maybe this time it works. Maybe it's one of my other truck mods. I'm not really sure. How are you doing, King? Oh, you now have that gold #1 badge. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought it was a Mack skin. No, it was different. Anyone familiar with that brand? Looks familiar. Oh, our turn. This guy. We drank a Pepsi today. Cherry Pepsi. Nice. Must be a mod conflict. Yeah. I probably should try it on a fresh profile. We'll fiddle with it later. Maybe after this delivery. If I remember, that is. Night Trucking. Oh, that's a real company? Nice, thanks. You're working in Idaho right now for your map project. Specifically, Coeur-d'Alene. I know I butchered that one. East of Spokane. Ah, nice. Are you working together with... who is the author of Project Northwest? Or do you have a different project altogether? so they will be kind of conflicting. Thanks, Tom. Boise is in Idaho. Wait a minute. Did I just miss that bridge? What's happening? I'm losing my edge. You have to be more attentive. Yes, exactly. Out of practice. Project USA, nice man. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, always looking forward to great map mods. ATS definitely needs them. Is that my plane? Someone landed on the wrong runway. But actually, I think in real life that really happens, right? I heard of a story that one pilot actually landed on a freeway, did an emergency landing on a freeway. Goodness, that must have been scary in real life for both the pilot and the drivers. Oh, no. Little bit of swift driving in there. Carry over from past experience. Let's take a photo from here. No release date yet. Definitely not in 2019. Take your time, man, and enjoy the process. Long live Swift. Oh, it's a bit too plain. It's a bit too plain in the background, but what we can do is we can focus on the truck first and go on full narrow field of view. Yeah. That can actually work quite well as a thumbnail. Love it. Actually, I like that in particular. I think my favorite part of this truck is actually that dog in the side mirror. Looks pretty happy. I like. Let's take another shot here. One more dramatic shot. Something along those lines should work. Bit more action shot. Puppy love. Oh goodness. Kraken shot. Multitasking for the win. This guy in front of us is a bit slow. Let's try to overtake him. And the side mirror isn't too helpful though. I think it has a similar problem like with the W900 where the stacks are getting in the way. But maybe we can adjust it. Although right now it's not that bad. I mean, we can still see something. While people deliver. This is the same guy that we were driving with a while ago. And now I'm actually slowing down. Cutting jobs. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I wonder why. Is it because business is bad, or is it because they are starting with automation? Or maybe other companies are starting with automation and they're losing, I don't know, customers. Shortage of truckers in the USA. How is the automation thing working now? Is it still... I guess it's still too early, huh? to actually automate. So we are probably not yet there, which is good for truckers. Replacing truckers with automated vehicles sounds scary, but I saw in like some marketing posts by Scania, by MAN, or I think it was Scania mainly, that automation experiments, automation studies, innovations are well underway. But I think it's inevitable. As sad as it sounds, I think eventually truckers will be replaced by, well, automated trucks. I'm not sure how long that is though, how far away that is from. There was a stream from JBTE in Eblem of the USA Reworks mod the other day. Oh, nice that you were able to drop by. Game changing for ATS. Oh, that is amazing to hear. So is it somehow similar in terms of what ProMods does? Are they coming close to that level? How ProMods does it changes, improves ATS too. Do they have any hint of a release date yet? What are they changing? Like, in general, are they improving areas, adding cities, all of the above? Oh goodness, this is very windy. Actually, it was a very, very well designed bend there. That was not too sharp. And yet, if you look at the map, let me just go to the map quickly. That was actually almost a 180. Very nice. It is ProMods quality nice. It's in the works. Get rid of all the cashiers at all the Walmarts. Yeah. Those are actually starting now in Singapore. We have a lot of self-checkout counters now. And I always go through those self-checkout counters nowadays. It's very convenient and very fast. Oh crap, doesn't sound good. We have to start slowing down. It's getting a bit bumpy. We might end up like that guy. Did you see the map now? When I went there. Not sure if you were in there already. It's nothing fancy with the map. Not a lot of map mods enabled. So it's mostly vanilla still. 110% Pro mods level. Nice. That is amazing to hear. Supposed to be a better release sometime next month. Wow, that quick. Looking forward to it. So maybe it's a donation only access for now. I think that's their business model, right? Like in Mexico Extreme. Early access for the donors. Are you going by road signage? What do you mean? If you donated to the Mexico maps, you'll get early access to the USA Reworks mod. Oh wow. Well, that's pretty lucky. Nice. That's very nice of them, not requiring a separate donation. Your mom is scared of the self-checkouts. Someone will hack them and get her credit card info. Well, if people can do that, they can do that even if it's not a self-checkout. So might as well just not use a credit card if she's scared of that. No, we have GPS. Yeah, it's being hidden by my face there. It's a bit sneaky. Oh yeah, you're right. In this angle, you actually can't see the GPS. Oh yeah, I'm going by road signage. I have the map memorized. See, no GPS at all. It was the same thing with the Kenworth K100 before when I placed the GPS on the upper right. But in this case, this truck only has that one option where to place the GPS. Alright, NL, have a good one, man. Enjoy your map. Looking forward to that one. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Literally in my head. Yes, exactly. Second warning. 6 miles. Wow. Looks like a very steep hill coming up that they put a lot of warnings beforehand. I wonder if there's a runaway truck lane again. That would make sense. Yeah. Last warning. 6% downgrade. Downgrade. Let's go slow down here. They seem to be pretty scared with this bend. Actually, with this, how do they call it? Cabbage something? Cabbage highway. There's even a rest area here. A viewpoint. Sorry. I saw a viewpoint and I definitely had to take a look. That bus might have been scared out of his mind with that sudden AI-like behavior, turning behavior. Oh, there it is. Is there anywhere a truck can stop? There it is. Yes. Very interesting spot. Not super scenic, but I'll take it. There are tire retreads on the ground though. Yep. Poop lane. Hey, Mr. Dr. Cold. How are you, man? Thank you for joining. Nice name. So I guess we can rejoin the highway at some point. There we go. There's the merge. Good to hear. Here it is. I think this is also included in that 6% grade. That steep decline. There it is. Runaway truck ramp. There it is, existing. Thank you for following, Mr. Dr. Cold. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Lots of runaway truck ramps in here. Very nice. Hey, Gato. Long time no see, man. How have you been? Have you been on any trips with your dad recently? Let's get a bit of retarder action. Actually, you know what? No. Should be Jake brake. We're in the US. Yeah, Twisty Roads hype. Might have a bit more than I can chew. But yeah, easy does it. Easy does it. We can manage. It's been a minute. Just a quick minute. Just like that, we are done with the bendy bits. Oh goodness, ruffles. Just had ruffles the other day. During the cheaty long weekend where we had pizza, we had truffles, we had ice cream even, I think. Went all out. But now we're back to normal. Well, semi-normal. Ramping down. Yep. Entering Pendleton. Ice cream? Where? All in my tummy now. Ben and Jerry's. Chocolate therapy. That's our favorite flavor. Because the others are too sweet, but the chocolate therapy is just right. Very, very nice name. Perfect for happy food. When you're stressed at work, feel like it's been a very tiring day. I like those banderitas. Yeah, the chocolate therapy just fills you right up. By the way, any news on Jay? How is his motherboard doing? Hope he gets a replacement soon. Don't say that. Yeah, me too. Just before the stream, I was craving for something to eat. I didn't give in though, mainly because there is nothing to eat in the house, and that's one of our tricks. That's one of our tricks here. To control the eating, we have to control what's in the house, so we don't buy too much food in one go, otherwise we would finish everything. So I try to limit what I buy from the groceries, so that whenever I feel hungry, I can eat what's there, but after I finish that, then it's gone. And I have to settle with water, or if I'm really hungry, I go out. But usually that doesn't happen. Like, my laziness wins over my hungriness. I can have something delivered, but it's pricey, so my cheapskateness wins over my laziness, or over my hunger. So it kind of works so far, that trick. Ramen raisin. Hey, wise man. Thanks for dropping by, man. Yes, doing great, doing great. Thank you for asking. Hope same for you. No worries, Kato. No worries, thanks for dropping by. We are now in... Where are we now? Washington, I guess? There we are, now we're in Washington. And let's take a photo. Why not? I had a Japanese Kit Kat that tastes of ramen raisin. I haven't tried that yet, I think. A very famous Kit Kat flavor, at least here in Asia, is the Kit Kat green tea. I think there's also Kit Kat wasabi, but I haven't heard of a ramen raisin variant. But what was the official name of the flavor? I'm trying to find a scenic spot, but I think we'll have to take the bridge with us in this shot, so it looks much better like that. Beautiful. Job interview in the morning. Good luck, man. Break a leg. Hope you nail it. That is actually pretty nice as well. I'll take that. Your son gets a Japanese candy pack sent to him every month. Nice. Does he have like Japanese colleagues? Oh man. Very demure engine brake. Haven't kissed the buffalo yet. Catch you there, man. Good luck again. Have a great weekend. It's a Mack Pinnacle CHU613. A Mack CHU. Does anyone know what it's used for in real life? Is it normally used for, I don't know, heavy haul? Because from what I've read in the website, the Mack Pinnacle itself is like a work truck, workhorse. But not sure what specifically for in the CHU. No clue. Wow, that rhymes. The revs are so confusing to me. I don't even know how to float this one. I guess it could still work, just a bit of adjustment. The Pinnacle is generally a fleet truck. Choo-choo. Like this one? I guess close enough. What is that? Is that a bridge? Actually very nice, huh? Oh crap, I didn't see there was a traffic light. The Jake brake might not be too loud, but it's actually very powerful. I just had a tap on the brakes. There you go, yeah. Last item on the trucks section in the ATS sheet, the ATS tab. It is in the SCS forums at the moment, but I'm guessing Galimim will also upload this to the Steam Workshop eventually. Ooh, beautiful train. Nice looking cars there. I'm starting to crave more and more back for Elite Dangerous. And what Jack said about the trading, getting an upgrade. Oh, that was the bridge we saw. Nice, there's even an American flag there at the top. Nice shot, that one. Would be nice to drive over there. Let's see, maybe we can do that on the next trip. Traffic Maniac Trailer AI mod. What does it add? Like, is it similar to Sizzles, that it adds a lot of trailers? That bridge is the one that goes up and down. Oh, really? Nice, we have to check it out then. Tokyo Souvenir Rum Raisin. Packet of Shizuoka Kanto Souvenir. Tamaruya wasabi flavor. Sounds really nice, tasty and spicy. Try it, try the wasabi one. Maybe try it on stream. Are you into spicy food as well? It's green. Wasabi mead, that works. Remind me to go through that bridge later. Looks very interesting. I think I'd like to take a shot there, even if we go the roundabout way. But yeah, so far performance has been pretty good. I don't want to jinx it, but so far, yeah, it's been pretty nice. That's the power of vanilla mapping, optimized mapping skills by SCS. That even with a monster of a truck in terms of triangles, my system is able to cope. Oh, look at that, the enemy. The enemy is passing through. Two short fingers. Yes, I think so. I think it's more, it comes in a pack, and then there are multiple 2 fingers in there. So it's more like snack size. Well, I guess snack size is subjective. SR397 Gum Street. SR means southern region. But this looks like a state road based on Washington's head there. And that is one beautiful looking bridge. We'll have to take a shot. This is the Columbia River and the Ed Hendler Bridge. State road, there you go. State road, state road. Not southern region? Would never have guessed. State road, that's the word I'm looking for. Talking about snacks. Oh, we can always talk about snacks and meals and everything else. Oh yeah. Now where are we taking a shot? I guess here would be nice. Wasabi meat. Huh. Oh, mead. Okay. Mead might sound a bit better. I'm not sure how well it would blend. But yeah, I guess it could work. That actually looks very promising. I think we'll have to take the car with us though. But that is one beautiful shot. Maybe if you remove the blur. Have you never seen these bridges? I have no clue. I think I just passed through them now as well. Oh, we can see 2 bridges. 2 bridges for the price of 1 shot. I like. You can barely see the truck anymore, but priorities, right? Let's take one last shot with that beautiful bridge in the background. Like so. Can we go inside like that? That works for me. Yeah. Nice bridge view indeed. Let's look at the map where it is so you guys can go to it if you want. Right there. To the east of the Kennewick sign. And that's the bridge. That's the bridge that I want to go through. In the middle. We'll see that. We'll try that out later. Maybe we'll get lucky and see it actually moving. So this is a bit steep. Yeah, Jake brake for the win. Didn't even need to tap the brakes there. Kennewick is one of your favorite cities in Washington. Actually, I haven't given it much airtime. I haven't explored this city so much. I think we just mainly passed through it. So it's nice we actually deliver this here for a change. Bridges are great. The road network is quite fun to navigate. Lucky us, we went through here. It does not move? Okay, no problem. That's fine, man. Thanks. Oh, there it is. And we do have enough space here. So that should work. Galimim sure has been pretty active past few days, huh? updating all his Franck Peru improved or fixed trucks. Oh, that's too much. I might actually hit that other trailer. We will see or hear it. Okay, looks like we dodged that other trailer and we're going to hit the next one, right? The one right next to it. Crap, I just cut myself on the steering wheel. How do you call this? The flappers? How do you call it? Quite sharp if you hit it at an angle. That's the one. There we go. That looks good. Let's just even it out. That works. There we go. Paddle shifters. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no worries. It's a very minor cut. It's like just the surface of the skin. Happens often with this yeah, when I'm driving. I wonder if I can, like, I don't know, like sandpaper that out or something, smoothen it out a bit. Paddle shifters are kind of sharp on the edges. Let's see, can you find any other job from here? We have a couple. It goes back to, oh man, I don't like that. No, let's look for another one. Can we do an external contract one? Yahima. That can work. Let's look at the map if there's something we can go through that we haven't been to before. This one looks interesting. Yeah, that one we haven't been. 82 northbound. Wait a minute, if it's 2, shouldn't it be east and west? If it's even, yeah, it's a bit confused. So that's probably 82 west. Some kind of paper cut, paddle shifter cut. But no problem, it's not bleeding. It barely bled. Hey Heroic, welcome back, how are you? Okay, so we can look for something. That might be one good road to try out, from Wenatchee to Everett or to Omak. Those roads we haven't explored yet in this profile. I'm pretty interested in that one though. That looks pretty nice. I imagine there are a couple of nice roads there in this junction. Yeah, we can go with that. Yeah, because whenever we're in Everett, we always go to the Boeing plant. Might be we need to give some love to the other areas as well. So maybe if there's a job going to Everett, we can do that. Let's see. Had a break in down south. Oh, what do you mean? Like, hope everything's fine. Let's see. Wenatchee. Yeah, do you have something going to Everett? There we go. That works. Forklifts. Not the best though. Let's refresh, maybe we get lucky. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. It's a simple Walmart trailer. But yeah, we can take it. But look at this, the difference here. It's basically the same trip. But look at the income from 6,000. Oh, you can see it, huh? My face is blocking it. Anyway, this job that I am hovering at gives 6,800. This one, the forklifts, gives 20,000, like triple the pay. I don't really need the money though. So which do you prefer? Clothes box trailer or those forklifts? In terms of weight, they are mostly the same. Around 7 tons, 8 tons. Grand Coulee at night, and look for that night show. That might be a different thing. That damn light show. They broke in your bedroom and trashed the whole house. Police have caught 3 guys that broke in. Oh, had a break-in. Break-in, you mean? Goodness. That's good that they caught it. That's good that they caught it. Good that they caught them. Were you able to get back the things you lost, or? Just posted pics of the Kit Kats, but in your channel. Work-related injury. Yeah. Let's go and take the clothes. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Heroic. Alright, so where is that? 2 miles away. So we pick it up from here. We go pass through the beautiful looking bridge, and then we pass through Yakima, and pass by Wenatchee, go through that, go through the 2, how do you call it? Yeah, that looks good. Or we can pass by Grand Coulee as well, but that's going to be very roundabout. Yeah, I think that's too much. Yeah, alright, let's try that. Yeah, stay safe, guys. Stay safe. In Chinese culture, I think it's Chinese culture. Oh, look at this, there are actually trucks passing by here. Nice. In Chinese culture, they actually have a thing they call That's very interesting. Where did that truck come from? Cool. They call it the ghost month, August, but might be for different reasons. But I think there are some like watch outs when it's the ghost month, like don't start a business, or don't get married, or something like that. Don't ask me about the details. May have something to do with the safety as well. I don't know. Just keep safe, guys. Be careful. Stole your desktop that you were going to get. Goodness. Hey, drive safely. Glad you made it, man. Been enjoying your sound fixes. Although I am missing I told the guys I am missing your indicator sounds, because this truck has some of its own, and I'm not a huge fan of the high-pitched clicking sound. I like better the sounds coming from your mod. Maybe I have to edit it manually. Your mom's friend was carjacked at gunpoint. Goodness, that's scary. It's like in the movies. Was he able to get insurance at least? Man, stay safe, guys. Oh, what is that? I like good news. Can you share it on the stream? And your dog passed away, and a friend of yours also passed away. Oh, goodness. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope we can, ease out your troubles a bit during the stream. Hope we can help you relax a bit at least. Oh, there's nothing to go through here. Where is it? Walmart? Is this the one? Oh, yeah, this is the one. Aha! Oh, he stopped. Thought he was going to crash into me. Nice! Maybe that good news will help you out. EVR has given you permission to use some sounds from his free mods for AI traffic. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a great thing. That's amazing, man. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, AI traffic sounds have been very... Yeah, we can say we crave for those. That's great news. Thanks for sharing. Looking forward to the update. It's a baby trailer. I didn't notice. Just one axle. That's going to help with those bends. Wow, that's a perfect fit. By the way, has anyone tried Fernbus recently? Something feels off. It doesn't look so manly. It's cute though. We'll take it. Fernbus just released an update. Oh no, we are going through that bridge. No question about it. And then we are going through here. There we go. Perfect. And actually we are passing by Wenatchee in the process. Perfect. Alright. I'll take that. The update's already out. Wow. Thank you. I'll keep my ears open then. Let me know how it goes, Jack. Hopefully the physics improvements in the graphics, the performance is better. And I hear that they have a sale going on for the next couple of days at least. So if you guys have never tried Fernbus, maybe it would be time to check it out. I'm actually planning on reinstalling it and trying it out for myself, maybe even making a video. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, Heroic. Going to play Elite over the weekend. How is it? I guess we can share the expense there, right? So maybe it's, yeah, I'm really looking forward to going back to Elite as well. Back to trading. Can't even remember the last ship I used. It's either the Conda or the Imperial, the Cutter. I think it's the Conda that I've been using. Oh, lots of traffic here, huh? You can't beat me. I am an expert in this, what do you call this maneuver? This inching over maneuver. I've been trained by the best. The streets in Manila. Where you have to have a good inching maneuver technique, otherwise you'll never get where you're going to. It's a delicate dance that drivers have. Bumper to bumper technique. Trading is so nice now. You won't need to use in a website anymore to find trade routes. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's one of the things that I was really wishing for. Eventually, I just got eaten by the system that I just accepted that I have to use a third-party website to do the trades. But yeah, that's great to hear. And no more mission board flipping, right? Or mission board hopping, however you call it. But hopefully more missions available. Rush hour traffic. Yeah. In Manila, we used to call it that as well. But nowadays, it doesn't have to be rush hour to be bumper-to-bumper traffic. So it's kind of a misnomer now. So we don't call it that anymore. Trailer is so short you can hardly see it. And of course I forgot about the Mack Anthem. Checking out the Mack Anthem steering wheel again. Well, we can check it out now. I can save it a bit. Just look at the truck dealer. See if there's something we could do there. Or if it's still broken at least. I'm not even sure if I have the thing enabled. Oh, maybe I don't. I think I disabled it. Or no. It should be under Volvo. I think that's the problem with it. Or Kenworth? I might have removed it. Yeah. Okay, fine. Disregard then. We'll check it out next time. The mission board flipping, that's good. Yeah, it was very useful but very cheaty. It did not feel fair at all, but it was an advantage that was hard to resist. So it's good that they removed that altogether. So what's more profitable nowadays? Pure trading or still the missions? Because the missions I remember were the faster way of earning, at least when what I remembered. I guess now it would be a mix of both, because you won't be able to fill your hold with missions only if you can't flip boards anymore. Then I'm really excited to go back. It tends to be cyclical, these games that we're interested in. Get some kind of craving from time to time. Like I've been craving for flight sim for so long, and now the craving is starting to settle down and it's being replaced by something else. So we might have more Elite Dangerous activity soon. We'll see. Hopefully I get the time for it. Here we go, this beautiful bridge. But yeah, I'm still kind of craving for flight sim. Just not with the Airbus. I'm craving for the 737 again. There's been a couple of updates by Zibo, and I want to check it out again soon. No worries, Gato. Thanks for staying as long as you could. Have a great weekend, man. Have a good night. In the commodity market, if you pick anything, it will tell you the best sell price around as long as you have been to that system or have the trade data. Ah, I see. Yeah, that helps a lot. Let's take a photo here with the baby trailer. Not sure if you can find a nice angle though. Oh yeah, that actually works. I want to see. Yeah, that one with the flag there. It's not bad, right? I mean, the flag is reversed, but I guess that's normal, depending on which side of the road you're facing. Because the Philippine flag, if you're not familiar with it, it's like blue on top and red on bottom. But if you flip that, if you put the red on top, it actually means that the country is at war or something. So we are very sensitive when it comes to the order. And when you have the flag, which is like flipped vertically, the blue has to be on one side and the red on one side. Otherwise, it means the other thing. So I'm not sure if there's such a thing in the US as well. Man, that looks good. I think we do that as our thumbnail. That looks thumbnail worthy right there. Goodness, love that shot. Alright, I'm happy with that. Maybe one more. Upside down flag is a sign of distress. Ah, there you go. That's a simplified Jack explanation. I think I actually watched the video on the upgraded trading mechanics at one point when it was just going to be released. So it kind of rings a bell what you're saying. So I might check it out for myself if I get the time. I am finally starting to catch up with work. So not as stressful as the past few weeks. Still a lot to be done, but it's not as overwhelming anymore. Hopefully it keeps that way. Well, hopefully it continues ramping down so I can focus more on streaming, recording, and playing. Priorities, right? Reminds you of the Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. Oh. But this one reminds you of the one in Chicago. Oh, what is this? Quite interesting. Bendy interchange. Not really turning left. Well, it is, but over there at the end. Quite interesting layout. Not very common, I must say. Squeeze in, thank you. Man, the views here in Washington. It's beautiful. Bridges all over the place. Bridge chasm. Does anyone know what the highlight is in Utah? What is it known for? So I'm really looking forward to Utah as well, but actually I have no idea what to expect. Is it deserty? Is it filled with trees? Does it have lots of mountains? All of the above? Thank you. The Skyway. Oh, you guys know which one it is. Monument Valley. Why does that sound so familiar? Look at that there. A very colorful sky. Desert, mountains, and some trees. I see. Really excited to check it out. I wonder what SCS has up their sleeve. Utah is known for the salt flats. High-speed time trial, so lots of flat roads, flat areas, not very hilly, slopey. That's good. That's good for the fuel economy. I haven't heard any updates since for the Utah DLC. Yeah, really looking forward to it though. Salt flats are dried lakes, all salt and perfectly flat. Oh, they do timed high-speed races there. Wow, that's very interesting. It's sad in a way because they're dried lakes, but nice to see they found some use for it. Showcasing a bit of Utah. I think I remember that one. Yeah, very nice. It's actually very cool, huh? This has been silky smooth so far. I'm surprised. With a Franck Peru model like this, frame rate has been pretty good, and we have telemetry and everything. Wow. Did SCS do an update recently? Interesting. You saw that production. Union Gap, is that where the train goes through the tunnel around and goes under itself? Wow, that sounds pretty interesting. Now we are going straight through, I think. Yes. Actually, we haven't checked the fuel mileage. 7.5 miles per gallon. It's not too bad, right? I think. Tehachapi Loop is like that, but it's in California. Oh, this is a nice looking shot with those sun rays seeping through. That is beautiful. We'll take a shot right here. We'll see if we can find a decent angle. Is that a Native American name? Sounds like it. Tehachapi Loop. Oh, look at that. Bridges for days. Sorry, I forgot. I don't think I read any reply. Does anyone have any news on Jay? I hope he's doing fine. His motherboard got ripped, from what I heard. Can we find another angle here? Feels like there should be so many to choose from. Let's get one dramatic shot like that. Yeah, that works for me. No news on Jay lately, I see. Hope he gets a replacement soon. No, it's mainly his motherboard, I think, broke. So he's probably trying to look for a replacement. So he's not been online as often. That was the first stutter I've encountered. I've been getting huge stutters in ETS2, and it's irritating the heck out of me. I think I will have to remove some mods. I'm just not sure which ones, but they are really getting on my nerve. You might have noticed it in the... oh man. Sorry. But I cannot resist that shot. A bridge shot with a beautiful sunset at the back. Yeah, they're huge, right? I'm not sure if they're caused by ROX, by Middle East, by Pro mods, or by other mods. But it's irritating as heck. It's so long. Like, it's like 1 full second that everyone... oh crap. That everything just slows down. Not really slows down, but really comes to a halt. That even my force feedback goes away for 1 second. So when you're turning and when you stutter, you actually tend to turn the wheel more, and that throws me a bit off balance because the force feedback suddenly comes off. You're getting them in your non-raw X profile as well. Weird. Super weird. I wonder which mod is causing that. Could it be Project Next Gen? Do you guys have that? It probably isn't Natural Lux because I have Natural Lux here and it's fine. It took out an AI traffic behavior mod and it smoothed out. Well, I don't have SIP's traffic density mod anymore. But yeah, I think that's the next step. I will try to clean out the mods that I have and just add it back bit by bit to see which was the culprit. You're not using Project Next Gen. Could Pro mods have something? Maybe there are some how do you call this? Some leftover models that have not been migrated fully to DirectX 11 yet or something? I have no clue. It was SIP's real traffic density mod for you. Yeah, I removed that already. Sizzles I haven't removed yet, so maybe not that one. It's really interesting. What could be causing that? Could it be the, I don't know, trailer mods? Yeah, we have to ask because I'm not sure what the game tries to load that causes it to stutter that bad. Traffic would make much sense, yeah, because the game constantly loads new traffic vehicles. But yeah, aside from that, before I remember we had huge stutters, but it was caused by the drivers. And there was a bug in the driver logic when it was looking for jobs or stuff like that. But they fixed that since, so I don't think it should be an issue anymore, I think. But maybe I should just check and test not having any drivers. Maybe the bug is back. It's one of the weirdest bugs before, like the economy system, the drivers actually causing lag in game even though you can't see them. HQ screenshot, not in ETS2, only in ATS. SIP's traffic density works fine for you. You always make sure the mods you have enabled don't cause many warnings or errors in the console or log. Drive safely, would you have any idea how to spot? Like if you were getting stuttering, what would you look at? Would you look for a specific error in the log, or it doesn't always have an error if it stutters like that? Because the stuttering has been super crazy in ETS recently, and I'm not being very encouraged to play it because it's a bit off-putting not having huge stutters like that. It's a real immersion breaker. You don't have any drivers. Oh, okay, so that's not the drivers then. Loading in jobs as you travel. A real company's mod. It could be if there are some, I don't know, images. Yeah, it could be anything, huh? You never get stutters in ETS2, only in ATS. Interesting. Do you have pro mods enabled, Tom, in ETS2? If there are conflicts with map mods, that might be an interesting experiment. You don't use map mods in ETS2. That might be it. Maybe there is something in pro mods, I'm not sure. They all left due to Alex constantly using the fallen phone caller. Which sound is that? Goodness, Drive Safely would love that. Maybe he can put that in the sound fixes mod. Your stutters actually decreased when you got out of a certain part of the map. Yeah, put that call as a honk. Imagine that. Oh, look at that. There's actually a Goodyear sign here. Is that from P16? I guess, huh? It's nice. Cool. I used to use C2C map mod. Yeah, now I don't get any stutters at all. Well, we got just one micro stutter a while ago, but that's actually pretty good. ATS has been very smooth for me. I hate to say it, but it might actually be pro mods. Has anyone tried removing pro mods to see if it gets removed as well? You don't get stutters in ATS now. Yeah, me neither. Even with Coast to Coast there, I think it was good. If I remember correctly, at least. I did not. I did not have stutters during the World of Trucks event. It was pretty smooth for me. I think, yeah. When I used that different profile without any map mods, it was super smooth. So maybe it is one of the map mods. Japan Pro mods. It might not be Pro mods, but yeah, the Japan Project Japan, is making a comeback. I'm excited to try it out again. You have Pro mods, Middle East, Rasmap, Southern Region, and Emden, and your frames have been smooth for the most part. Could be an AI mod where lots of errors. Specifically if there are license plate errors everywhere. Oh, license plate errors. That might be something. Well, Pro mods is getting a lot better with the optimization. They used to be poorly optimized, but since they've learned a lot from SCS, they have been really optimizing their areas. Like if you go back to Barcelona now, it's pretty smooth compared to the first time. It's just slideshow. Oh man, yeah, we have to have Fuso in there. Can't have Project Japan without Fuso. There was one more micro stutter there. Yeah, very minimal. Fuso is a model, a truck, Mitsubishi Fuso. License plate value depleted or something like that. AI mod. Let me see. So remind me, NL, are you getting any stutters with that map combination? What is this all about? Oh, I think we're going to pass through Wenatchee first. Or is that the right place? I think so. License plate value depleted. Okay, I'll try to look for that in the log. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Alex said it's not going to be standalone anymore, which is amazing. Yeah, if you feel like going to Japan, you can just take a ferry or something. Fuso is the best ever truck. Mitsubishi. ETS 3? I don't think so. I don't think they're planning on an ETS 3 anytime soon. They have so many plans for ETS 2 still. So when you removed Zip's traffic density mod, even with all those map mods, you're good. So there might be something else that's tweaking the AI for me. I removed SIPs. Could it be row X? I don't think it modifies traffic. But yeah, Alex has no row X and it's still stuttering for him. Maybe there is a truck mod that modifies the AI. Oops, slow down. Actually, I'm not sure. I've never played ATS 1. I'm scared to try it. Might be sorely disappointed. Where are we turning? There should be a rest area here somewhere. Oh, getting a bit of lag here. GPU load just went up for a bit. Probably with all the assets in the city. There's actually no rest area here. But what we can do is we can stop by there. Yeah. Yes, I have Rust map in southern region as well. But NL has it too and he's good. From Poland to Portugal, UK to Italy. It's not too bad, huh? Rust map and southern region have some of their own AI. Oh yeah, that's true. I think that's right. Train. Very hard to pinpoint that one. I think what I will do in the meantime is just remove everything except row mods in terms of maps. And see if the stutters are still there, and then we can add one on top of the other. I mean, as long as we're mindful of where we want to drive, you shouldn't need all the map mods, so it shouldn't be that bad. Horse and buggy sim. Old school trucking, huh? Still have ETS 1 on disc, wow. Maybe I haven't been born yet then. What does that warning say? I just noticed it. Oh, someone else is carrying a baby trailer. Alarm must sound. He's calling us old again. I said no such thing. Maybe there was a little bit of implication. You just ignore it. He's used to it by now. Invent the wheel sim. I love that clicking sound though. Actually very nice. Starting to grow on me. signals aren't lighting up, huh? Well, I guess they're always lit up. Maybe that's like an American truck thing. Because I noticed that as well in the other trucks here in ATS. Just because we played log cam and flipper. Straw house flipper. Now how do I get to that point? It says we turn right here. Okay, so what have we... Where are we on the stutter problem? What's the best lead we have? AI traffic is one. So we have to remove all AI traffic mods to be on the safe side to start with. And then remove maps as well, which alter AI. Which includes Rus map, Southern region. I'm not sure if ROX and Turkey do the same. I think there are some traffic changes in ROX, because that's why he doesn't recommend enabling SIPs, because he has some of his own. But maybe it's a different kind of implementation, I'm not so sure. But yeah, probably to start with, I'll just remove everything except Pro mods. If you guys have a chance, do check it out as well. Remove all the map mods except Pro mods, and we'll see if that works. Is this the one? Is this a rest area? Well, how are we on fuel, by the way? Maybe it's time to gas up. Yeah, Arias admitted as much. They're not fans of each other. Wow, we're almost full still. Nice, I don't actually need to gas up. Yes, I'm still using them. And then the buffer size, I tried changing as well. Made them 30, made them 10. Stutters are still there, regardless. Yeah, the parameters from Cascade I think are an essential bit, otherwise you get that shadow flickering, super laggy behavior when NL is on. Sleeping. Catch you guys in the morning. Wow, this guy's a heavy sleeper. Finding which one? Turning baby trailer. Very nice cozy rest stop here. Although the smell of gas probably is a bit strong. I think it's the first time I've been to this rest stop. Cascade startup parameters. I think he deleted the start line when going to DX11. Ah, I see. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked them for a while. But I'm guessing if I don't have them, I would get the flickering shadows thing. But actually, I'll do that, yeah. Might be contributing to the stutter factor as well. That's always the problem with mods, right? It's hard to really control them and make them play nice with each other. At some point, you will tend to complicate matters, and the game will not like us for it. But I think it's worth it. It's worth the hassle. Grab a drink, tequila. Since it's Friday, the random numbers worked. Good to hear. Maybe I should come up with some random numbers of my own. Maybe they'll remove the stutter. By the way, Jack, did you see the... What was that? Hey, Thor! Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate that. Welcome back to the stream. How are you? How was your stream? I was not used to that sound. GG. Thank you. Have you been trucking as well? Oh man. Washing machine hype. 7 hours in Russia, 1:1 map. Nice. How is it? What's it called? I don't think I've tried that before. Series of animations. Where do you get those? Mine is just coming from the default Streamlabs thingies. It's good. Good to hear. Yes, that's exactly from LG. We went to this laundromat once with LG washing machines and dryers. Yeah, that's exactly how they sound as well. I can't remember, but I remember changing that because I hated the default SCS sounds. They were so loud. But the last time I heard them, they seemed better, and I can't remember if SCS changed them or if Drive Safely maybe added a more acceptable volume level for those beeps. Because I remember before that the default sounds were just horrendous. They were like screaming at you. Pull over! Did not sound like a warning beep at all. Felt like you've already broken the law. Yeah, exactly. I hated those default sounds. But the last time I heard them, well, the last time I heard those beeps when I didn't have Meatballs Pass mod enabled, they didn't sound so loud. So I'm not sure if they were adjusted by sound fixes. Oh my goodness, that looks beautiful. Or if they were modified, improved by SCS themselves. Phew, look at that. That is one amazing view. Have a good one, Thor. That's the one, yeah. So it's probably Drive Safety who saved us. Thanks a lot for that, man. I think I can live without Meatballs Pass mod if you fixed it on your end. Quieter sound and a faster beep for when the red light is on. Yes, I think, how long have I been out, guys? Last week I didn't stream because it was a holiday here. But the week before that, was I here? Can't remember. But yeah, it's been a while. Glad you made it. 3 months. Intense. Well, Jack has been picking up the slack. He's been streaming non-stop. So at least we have someone who's taking over. Wenatchee River, goodness, so many good photo opportunities here, and every row just feels unique, doesn't it? I love it. Jack has been hunting, never see him trucking. He does go trucking from time to time, but yeah, he goes hunting a lot more. Hunting with Alex. I think it's mainly thanks to natural lux. Because I think I only have 300% scaling here in ATS. Not even 400. Trucking away from the buffalo. How is, how do you say that name again? Hirschfelden. Fair enough. Moscow region only works on the X line. Oh, that's a shame. That means no NL either, because NL only works with the X11. You found a spot on Parque Fernando that had about 20 buffalo in one spot. Goodness. That must have been pretty interesting, huh? When you started shooting, did you also start running? This road is so good. It has great physics, you hurt in your neck. Sounds very interesting. Oh, there we go. NL in the flesh. Oh my. Oh, that's beautiful. Goodness. Love that. Oh crap. It's going to get pretty steep here soon. There it is. Maybe we slow down to around 40 miles or something. Yeah, that looks like an acceptable level. Have we been here before? This is not the same road as the, what do you call that? That north road. Let me show you in the map. The one where we had an ATS episode for. I remember it had a specific name. I just don't remember what the name was. Man, that felt good. This one. We were driving through... Oh, that was that bit. The bendingy shape there. Yeah, this one was what I was saying. SR20. This one is US2, looks like. This is a Mack Pinnacle CHU. North Cascades Highway, that's the one, yeah. It has a similar feel to it, but it's not exactly the same. And I like how varied it is. I actually like the bends here. They're not too violent and they give you a heads up on what's coming up. They just don't just leave you hanging or falling. I'm seeing a bit laggy stuff here though. Yeah, you might be encountering a bit of lag. GPU load has come up to 95% at that point, but now it's tapering down again. It must be the vegetation. Money Creek Campground. Interesting. Yeah, it's a Mack. Very nice truck by Galimim in Franck, Peru. It's the first time I've tried it, but it's been out since December probably, late last year. I wonder why I skipped through it. I think I just didn't realize that it was good because there was no photo in the thread. So I was not so inclined to try it out. But it's actually a very nice truck, very good looking truck. Drives well. I don't think there are any errors on the log. Oh, come on. How much horsepower? I think this one has... I think only 400. Yeah, not a lot. I'm going for fuel economy as much as I can. Train? Did you just hear the train? Did you guys hear it? I think we heard it. Laundry is done. One sec, guys. Just pick it up. Coincidentally, I just... what is the verb? Did my laundry before the stream. Started it around 6 a.m. Before 6. It's finished past 7 or around 7 a.m. No, I tried Tutor. I tried that for a while, but eventually I gave up on it. It's just too unintuitive for me. I'm not very good with timing. I have to feel it. I have to feel the shifter. And since I cannot feel the shifter, no feedback, it's not very sustainable for me. I guess given enough practice I can get the hang of it, but it's not as fun for me without the feedback. Like something is lacking. Oh, but you're doing it nice. Hey, Silver. Glad you made it, man. Wait a minute, is that new? Did you always have a gold badge? Oh, there we go. So that's why. 12-month streak. Happy 1 year, Silver. I knew something was off. I remember Silver having silver. You're gold. Thanks a lot, man. GG. Wow, it's been a year since. Amazing. Time flies. So you and Alex actually started in the same month, just different year. Yeah. Gold badge. Amazing stuff, man. Thank you. Glad you made it today. Welcome back to trucking as well. I heard that you were out for a while. Been busy with life. Life does tend to get in the way sometimes, huh? Yeah. Alex is the man. Everett Avenue. Doing renovation works in your new house. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, we've been doing a bit of renovation as well. In-house flipper, at least. And it does take some time, even in House Flipper. Who is Alex? We don't know that guy. Wow, we're almost there. That didn't take a long time at all. Nice. So it was Singapore's national holiday last August 9th. And then I think August 11 is it's a Muslim holiday. I can't remember the exact event, but I think it's a big one. And then even though that was a Sunday, they made the Monday a holiday as well. So we had a very long weekend. One of the longest. We don't normally have consecutive holidays in Singapore. I think Singapore is very, how do you say, very... I'm looking for a good term. Very reluctant to give out holidays. Which one do you like better, flipping houses or flipping the truck over? Good question. Well, flipping houses pays more. Flipping truck over gives you less. So I probably like flipping houses a lot more. Singapore, there are Muslims in Singapore, but it's a multicultural country. So we tend to celebrate the major holidays for each religion. Like we have Christmas, we have Easter, we have Hari Raya, we have what's the one for Hindu? Vesak Day. So yeah, we tend to have the major holidays for each religion, for each major religion, but just not as many. So like only the critical ones, the major ones. I have a feeling I'm going to hit something. We'll see. Never have to work then. I wish, but somehow they made it in such a way that the holidays are actually less, even with 3 religion holidays coming into play. Wow, that is so far away. It's not a holiday every day. Actually, when we compared, Singapore has the least number of holidays compared with Philippines and Germany, Poland. So we have very few holidays. I don't think you want to use this as reference if you're looking for a max number. Because I work with a multinational company, right? And so we have people from Poland, Germany, Italy, Philippines, India, and of course we need to know when each of us have holidays and will be out of the office. So we have like a calendar, and we start noticing, wait a minute, you guys are always out. And I started realizing, wait a minute, I am never out, but you guys always are. So when we started counting the holidays, like, what the heck? Number of holidays, number of leaves. In all those aspects, Singapore has the lowest. So not a very good reference point. There we go. Oh, that's only 331 miles. It's not too bad. 4 major languages in Singapore: English, Malay, Tamil, and Chinese. Mandarin, yes, that's true. That is true. That is accurate. I'm not sure how much, if Tamil is considered a major language, but for sure those 3. Yeah, actually the Singaporean language, like the I think they call it Singlish. There are so many different terms that are a combination of those 3 languages. So sometimes it's from Malay, sometimes it's from Mandarin, and they kind of mix and match them. It's quite interesting how they came up with that. I've only been to Thailand in Asia. Oh, Thailand is amazing. My favorite food is Thai. Ooh, what's that? That's interesting. Oh no, it's fine. It's just the color of the map. I was thinking we haven't discovered Walmart yet, even though we're in it. But I think it's just the color scheme of this GPS mod. So where can we go next? We can go through the 405. Just drive through there. Looks quite nice. Pass through there, going to Tacoma, so we can go south probably. Best food he got was in Cape Town, SA, South Africa? Is it? Yes, exactly. Lore. I don't know how it goes, to be honest. I'm a bit sheltered. Like I still have a hard time. I've been in this country for 6 years, and I still have a hard time understanding their accent. Well, the younger guys, not so much, but the older guys, the more elderly ones who have a stronger accent, I still have a hard time understanding them because I don't get out often enough. And yeah, I'm not the best person to ask when it comes to the culture. But yes, that much at least I know. Oh, Boeing. That would have been so nice. We can go and get something heavy for a change. That one might work. 35 tons to Aberdeen. Well, we can take that. Yeah. I've never been to Africa. I think I had a colleague who was from there, but he's been living in the States for a couple of years since. But he loved it. The new US expansion mod adds a town in Washington. Oh, that's great. Which part? You've been in Africa for 7 years. Wow. What kind of food do they have in Cape Town? I have no idea. Like, is it like spicy? Is it close to European food? Or the new town is in northern Washington. Ah, nice. Tonasket. Near Omak, maybe? That's pretty cool. Maybe something new to explore. Actually, why did I go through there? Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's multicultural as well. Nice. Oh crap, forgot my clutch. US expansion won't be compatible with the upcoming Sierra Nevada reworks. Oh crap, I think this is closed. So at least we can enjoy the US expansion for now. Hey Cameron! Found a couple of trucks in the Steam Workshop. Yes! Yes, those are by Galimim. Actually, I tested out one of them via the Steam Workshop. There will be a video later in YouTube, and on Sunday we are getting back into the International LT again. It's one of those trucks. I think it's one of those, maybe the best or second best for me in terms of the computer dashboard. Absolutely love that, the interior. Sierra Nevada mod is going to be epic. I'm really looking forward to that. It's the only place you've seen a Lamborghini store. Wow, in South Africa. Wow. Multicultural indeed. Between Omak and Colville. Ah, I see. Nice. I currently have minor urban overhaul and Paz mod. Is US expansion compatible with those two? What are these? Kayaks? Bumpers? I have no clue. You've been 4 hours in the USA. Where in the USA did you go? Was that in an airport? They have their own Discord server now. Oh, nice. Love its interior design. Yeah, international LT. It's nice. Very, very nice. The Volvo VNR, I remember. Yeah, it's an amazing truck. I love the interior of that one as well. I think that's my favorite in ATS. The VNL and VNR 2018. The dashboard is just absolutely magnificent. Super high-tech look. Super modern feel. It's a bit hard on the frames, but all of the Franck Peru trucks are. Yeah, I like it. Fort Lauderdale in Miami on your way home from 6 months in Colombia. Oh, nice. You are from where? Bergen, right? Did I get that right? Never been to Florida. Closest I've been to was in Cincinnati, in Ohio. Actually, I'm not sure. There might be an upcoming travel, but I don't think I'll be the one flying in from our company. Would be nice to meet up with Alex eventually. But yeah, I don't think they'll let me fly. There are other folks which are closer. We're actually driving the Volvo VNR, driving from Phoenix, Arizona to Colville, Washington. Nice. That's a long trip. How long is that? Like 1,000 miles? Very good. Nice. Yes. That's the one. Yeah, my goldfish memory is able to remember the Bergen part at least. That doesn't happen very often. Marine View Drive. I like those street names, and it's even not perfectly aligned. That's realistic. Nice touch. It must be quite, well, maybe frustrating is not the term, but it's just interesting that in a game or in making something, you have to actually put more effort to place in the imperfections, right? Like, I don't know, when making a truck, with modeling a truck in 3D, you can't just, like, the simplest would be to have it in perfect condition, and if you want to make it dirty, you have to give extra effort to put some dirt in, put some dents in or something. It's just interesting how that works in the virtual world. It's actually more troublesome. I wish it was the same in real life. But it was easier to get something in perfect condition. Thanks, man. I take that as a compliment. And that's the goal, hopefully. To help people relax as well while driving on the road. Hey, car lover. Thank you for joining, man. Doing good, doing good. Super excited for the weekend. Nothing fancy planned, but it's quality time with Mrs. Clumsy. And we don't get much of that. We've been very busy. I wish we have another long weekend though. The long weekend was far from enough. Do we need some oversized load? Yeah, I think we should have some flags, but beacons will have to do for now. Does this have beacons? It doesn't. I'm not really familiar with the laws in the US. I think those flags in the banner you need, but the beacons, not sure. Oh goodness, this is heavy. By the way, do any of you guys watch like TV series? I'm looking for a nice TV series to binge on. Whenever I have downtimes like right now. No, this is a different downtime. My bad. Let's rewind. Nothing happened. So maybe get that here. You don't have TV. Yeah, looks like it will be a fun drive. Messed it up even in the beginning. Perfect timing, yes. Nailed it. Oh crap, it still doesn't fit. What the heck? Just scooch over. Wrong choice of trailer, I think. Maybe wrong choice of driver for them. Oh, there we go. Low gear, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Just a few scratches is fine. And then we can probably get some extra space here. This is where that side mirror would help a lot. And now that I think about it, that might be actually helping us a lot in terms of performance because we don't have that wide view mirror. Oh, I don't have enough turning radius here. Maybe just enough. There we go. Whoopsie. Alex, does that bring back memories? Reversing the trailer, a boat in Mexico sounds very familiar. Sponsored by Conan Exiles. Yeah, I think so too. They will accept the scratches. I hope they will. They have no choice. Otherwise, I get to keep this home. 2007 Subaru Forester. Ooh. Nissan GTR Skyline. Oh, that's so cool. I actually have an idea what those guys look like. Nice. Oi. breaks out the house flipper paint. Oh yeah, this is where those synergies should come in. Those scratches will buff right off. Just a few, what do you call that? That thing we used to patch out the flood damage? Plaster. Yeah, plaster. Just a few smudges of plaster will clear out those scratches. Yes, 18 speed. Should be, yeah, up to 8 low, 8 high actually. Yeah. Favorite car is Lamborghini Aventador or Murcielago. Bugatti Veyron. Ah, I see. Sports cars. Now those ones I have no clue about. They sound familiar, but I have no clue which ones they are. My nephew, on the other hand, knows all of them. Whenever he sees something on the road or on his videos, on YouTube videos, he knows each model by heart. Wait a minute. Mrs. Clumsy is watching, guys. Can you guys give her a greeting? And behave. She has the Friday feeling mode. There you go. Hey, Mrs. Clumsy. She says hi. I'm getting this off my watch, by the way. She's messaging me. Come home already. Let's have lunch. We're trying to keep him out of trouble. They're trying very hard, but I can't say it has much of an effect. 529 South. She's not here physically. Oh, I want to go through there. Can I not? Oh, I actually cannot. Oh no, I can. There, yeah, that's the road I want to take. Yeah, I mean, if you can help with those cars, that's true. Nice. Yeah, she's just messaging me. She's in the office already. I-5 South, that's us. Yeah, we aren't able to say bye Mrs. Clumsy anymore, but at least now we could say hi. Convoy is a good trucking movie. I don't think I've watched that yet. Have a good night, NL. Thanks for staying up late, man. Appreciate it. Oh crap! That one's for you, NL. That one is intentional. Oh, goodness, I will never get the hang of how to drive this thing. Doesn't behave like a normal trailer at all. Maybe that's what those oversized banners are for, huh? There we go. Phew. Nobody say anything. It is old. What's it about? I'm guessing the protagonist is a trucker. Yeah, I never heard of it as well. Maybe it's a generation gap thing. No. Oh crap. Trucker movie from the 70s. Ah, not that old. C.W. Why am I not surprised that Jack and that Alex knows it? Oh, because he's a huge trucking fan, so he knows all the movies. That's the reason. Oh my goodness. My most hated skybox is loaded. At least it's in color. Old references. I don't get to do that often anymore. So I try to maximize my opportunities when you guys are in the stream. Because oftentimes I can't consider myself as young anymore. Before, there used to be a time when we could consider ourselves as fresh grads, but nowadays there is no chance. We are way past that. So I have to look for someone, pick on someone. Those are pretty interesting icons. Yeah, it's a tribute to you. SCS likes you that much. Drive safely. It is cool. Yeah, if it's in the 70s, yeah, it's been there before I was born. Is it in Netflix? Story not so good. But yeah, trucks more than make up for it, huh? Here somewhere. When you go through that bend, at least. I remember this. I think we drove through here. Let's go through that way. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh. Those look dangerous. Bird attacks. Planes wouldn't like that. But this one, yeah, I love the bend of that road there. And the skyline at the back just looks epic. Full movies on YouTube. Wow, nice. That was easy. Yeah, cha. Clumsy and bridges. Oh yes. Actually, I lost my edge in the beginning of the stream. I missed a bridge. But now I'm getting back the hang of it. I was a bit rusty. Yes. Amazing. One more. Highlighting the complexity of this junction. Goodness, just look at that. I don't know why I remembered it, but I'm so excited for tomorrow morning. So, let me tell you a bit of a coffee story. So you guys probably know I'm pretty much into coffee. I have like 2 cups a day. I brew my own, grind my own beans. So I have a supplier who roasts coffee beans on a weekly basis, and they send me a pack every couple of weeks, and then I grind them on my own using my hand grinder. I think I told this story before. Now what I haven't told, there's an update. My hand grinder broke. I think it got clogged up with too much coffee beans inside, that it actually won't budge anymore. So I broke it, and I tried to use like a mallet on it to remove the clog or whatnot, but that only made things worse because that actually caused the burr to chip out. So I basically broke my hand grinder. Nice. Good to hear, Cameron. Oh, beautiful bridge. Up. So yeah, hand grinder was broken. That was only yesterday. And so I told Mrs. Clumsy that, okay, we need to buy a new one. I'll start looking. And we've been looking, well, I've been looking for an alternate grinder for quite some time. And I found one. But it's not a hand grinder anymore. So basically, long story short, I'm getting an upgrade on the grinder. I found an electric grinder finally that is pretty decent. That's not too basic but not too expensive either. Well, it is a bit expensive for me. It's like 5 times more expensive versus the hand grinder, but I think it's going to be worth it. So finally, no more hand grinding in the early morning as I wake up, so I can have my coffee in peace without needing to work out beforehand. Hopefully it works, and it will be delivered tomorrow morning. That's why I'm excited for it. Yes, I kind of swifted my coffee grinder. Clumsy trucking. Yeah, clumsy grinding. Doesn't sound so good. The hand grinder is deadened, yes, as Jay would say. And hopefully the electric grinder doesn't suffer the same fate. But yeah, I looked for a reputable brand with good reviews. Not perfect, but very good for the budget. And very good maintenance wise, because I think that's where I've gone wrong. I was too lazy with cleaning up the grinder that it eventually clogged up. This one I bought is specifically designed to avoid those particles from clogging up, from bunching up. So the material it's not static prone, stuff like that. So hopefully it works. You have a coffee grinder machine. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, so I bought that one. Which one do you have? There are so many in the market, it's so hard to choose. I spent like 2 hours yesterday just looking for one. And it's hard because if you're in the US probably, or in the UK, you probably have most of the things available to you, but here it's a bit of another layer of complexity, because you look for articles online, like reviews, and most of those are based either in the US or in the UK. So you get some recommendations, but the recommendations aren't available in this market. You can't just order them from Amazon or stuff like that. Well, I can, but it's a different voltage altogether. I don't want to have to work with transformers or something more than meets the eye. No, a different transformer. So yeah, I had to find something that is available in this market, and I finally found one. So even if it is more expensive than the usual one, than the usual price in Amazon, I think it's decent. Oh, come on. You stay there. Cuisinart. I'm not familiar with the brand, but sounds fancy. That's actually a very nice branding. So you grind your own beans as well. Yeah, that's really the way to go. To have the freshest coffee possible. $54 tons. Wow, we are pretty heavy. Oh yeah, that's how heavy we are. So now I don't have a grinder, but I still need my coffee fix. Thankfully, Mrs. Clumsy ordered a couple of days ago some, like, you know those drip bags, pre-ground coffee beans that are not only pre-ground, they actually have their own container as well. So you basically just open the pack and there's like a dock, so it attaches on top of your mug, so just pour hot water on it. So it's from the same supplier, but they supply different kinds of coffee, like either the beans, or they can grind it for you, or they can put it in that drip bag packaging for you. It's a bit more expensive and you cannot fine-tune it to your liking, but I mean, it's still much better than instant coffee. So thankfully Mrs. Clumsy has it. Otherwise I would be coffeeless today. And that is not good for a long day. I don't think I'll survive. The grind is real. That's nice. Yeah, nowadays I can actually, I'm not yet at that level where I can, like, you know those connoisseurs who can, beautiful. You can they can actually determine what is the term? The accents, the flavors of the coffee. Like, this has a hint of berry, a hint of fig or something. I don't have a clue. But I can at least taste now the difference. Welcome back, Torb. I can now taste the difference if it's like instant, if it's fresh, if it's stale. That level I can already tell, and I can appreciate more when it's fresh and the different flavors, but I cannot distinguish those flavors. For me, it's just, it tastes good, it tastes old, it tastes bad, too strong. Stuff like that. But it's cool. It's an amazing world out there. Coffee snob, yeah. What did I get? I got one of those spam SMSs. Not yet full coffee snob level, but getting there. Which I'm not sure is a good thing. Maybe ignorance is bliss at some point, because if you don't know what you don't know, then maybe you're happy enough with cheaper coffee. Now I have to go for the more expensive stuff because it really tastes better. Dang it, I was trapped. Do I have to stay here on the right? I think I do. $50 to go. Oh, thanks, Drive Safety. I didn't know. Yeah, I couldn't see that. Oh, crap. Shoo. Black Norwegian coffee. No sugar, no milk. Actually, I don't think I've tried a Norwegian coffee before. Do you have somewhere in Norway where you grow your own beans? I don't think I've tasted beans which came from Norway before. It's mostly coming from Africa, I think. Africa or Latin America. Cheaper coffees taste like gravy to you. Shouldn't that be good? But I guess you can then blend it with chicken or with the main dish. Wait a minute, I'm just trying to fiddle around with the light. There you go. Over dinner, but not in your cup. Mostly from Latin America as well. I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Latin America and Africa have very nice beans. I think the best tasting one I've tasted before, I can't remember. I got it from I tasted it from a UCC. I'm not sure if UCC is available in the US, but I think it's a Japanese brand. Coffee shop. But it's from, the beans are from Colombia, and they have like a siphon method. It's so good. the best tasting coffee I've had, and I was not expecting it at all. Like, for sure I cannot determine the flavors, but yeah, for me, best tasting one. UK have bad coffee. No comment about that. What do you say, Jack? Hey Andy, better late than never, right? How are you, man? Colombia have much good stuff. Are we still talking about coffee here? We are, right? Yeah, coffee. Have that response. Glad to hear it, Andy. And I'm loving this truck. Nice sign there, warning us of the speed limit change. There you go. We are in Aberdeen. Do I remember it right? The hometown of Kurt Cobain? What else is Aberdeen notable for? Oh, this one is a drawbridge. I think we will see it being drawn though. Gateway to the Olympics, it says. You had some great coffee in Colombia. Some is a little heavy roasted. Ah, nice. Some UK coffees are okay, but you like the more expensive brands of ground. Yeah. I'm not really sure what factors come into play, but I think a major thing is elevation. With the coffee beans, with the coffee, the higher the elevation, the better it. But probably some other major factors in there. Not really familiar. But yeah, Latin America has some of the nicest coffees. I remember we have colleagues from Costa Rica, and so sometimes some of my colleagues travel there. Too bad I haven't had a chance yet. But yeah, they say the coffee is amazing. I remember though, my Italian boss did not like it so much because I think the coffee in, at least what they had him taste in Costa Rica was I don't know, like an Americano or a drip coffee probably, but not the usual espresso that Italians are fond of. So for them it was like diluted. Folgers, I'm not familiar with the brand. Ship handlers tasted like mud. Goodness. Colombia does have good coffee. Oh crap. Whew. Went up the curb there fully. Forgot what I was hauling. So I think we'll take this other lane if people don't mind. Coffee in South America is really good. Some good coffee when you were in Peru. Nice. Some are so bitter like Nescafe. Gravy. That's the one. It's a coffee brand in North America. Ah, I see. Oh, there we go. Cleared that one. Nice. You worked in Santa Marta and you had 5 days off in Cartagena? Which places are these in? Is that in Colombia? Your dad's mom is from Colombia. She is from a town called Bucaramanga. Nice. Here we are, Sea Horizon. I remember we had a special transport job that goes through here as well, where you actually park over there. Should be a straight in landing, right? Nescafe is better. than that. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, I would have expected the British to be very fond of coffee. I don't know why. Maybe because I attribute them similar a bit to Australians. Like, right? Remember the accent I cannot distinguish? And Australians are very fond of coffee. They have some very nice coffee houses, cafes from what I remember. The coffee world in Australia is amazing from what I've heard from the baristas. That's what you have. 17-hour drive to Bogota. Oh, I see. I thought this should be heavy. 6 out of 9 progress. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, tea is a much bigger industry, that's for sure. Yeah, fair point. Completely forgot about that. So maybe coffee is just an afterthought. Coffee is just plain trash in North America. Can't start working in the morning without 2 cups of coffee. Me, 1. When I wake up, that's my breakfast. Can you do one more quick job? Not sure if it will. Oh, that's the shortest one available. You don't drink coffee. Wow. How do you survive? What do you drink, Alex? Don't tell me mead. We can make our way to Olympia, I guess. Only water. Wow. Very healthy living. Yeah. That's the problem. I think coffee is very addictive. I always tell myself that I can live without coffee. But then I don't want to try. Liar. Oh crap. Lights are coming out just in time for the stream to end. Maybe I can tweak it a bit. Okay, I don't think it's working. Water, tea, and coffee. I drink water, coffee, a little bit of tea, a lot of wine though. Beer I haven't had in a while, but wine, yeah, I have lots of wine. I saw you last night with Jack. 2 cups a day. That means just getting out of bed. Yeah, I have 2 cups a day as well with coffee, but I think I have it more on the stronger side. So maybe it counts as 3 cups already. Or maybe 4, I don't know. Me? Jack being a bad influence, who would have thought? Not old enough. Soon. Beer after work, of course. Coffee and beer together. I think that's one thing I haven't tried. I wonder how it would mix an upper and a downer. or something, I don't know. You don't drink soda either. Wow. That's a very good habit. How did you manage that one? What the heck? I'm driving 18 miles. That must have been a very low speed limit. Coffee and beer, I know, right? I think that's why no one has tried it before. Coffee with a beer chaser. Oh my goodness. I see. Used to drink soda. Yeah, me too. I was a huge soda drinker before. And then I switched to diet soda, but I think that's good in terms of sugar, but not good in terms of health. So I try to stay away from that as well. But yeah, coffee is something I have not tried getting out of. And I don't think I want to. Coffee and water, I can live with that. Coffee, water, wine. Drive trucks after 2 bottles of wine. Oh, I will not survive. Probably won't make it back to my desk. Where do you pick this up from? Wait a minute, no right turn, but Walgreens. Okay, that's where we're heading. Okay. He gets better. Well, he gets red, I'm sure. Not sure if that's the definition of better. Drunk driving, live stream hype. Yeah, the truck sound is very nice. Crash boom for the win. Can't drive if you can't feel your arms. That's a good point. You like meat? I don't think I've tried it before. You have to ship me some. Oh, I think I'm gonna hit that guy. Okay, maybe not. Oh, how about that guy? Okay, maybe not. Wait a minute, I think I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, dang it, this is the customer sparking. And with that, I think it's time to end the stream. Wow, that's a very strong curb. Eyelids disappearing will catch him out. Oh crap. Carts here. How about trucks? No, let's save that guy from a bit of headache. He's watching us. Incredible job. Wrong turn, sorry. Yeah, I think I'm drunk just discussing wine. Mind over matter. How the heck do you enter this place? Oh, there it is. That's the one. My light is ripped. Sometimes it works, but I don't know. Oh, there we go, that's better. BrandCon poster. I didn't see. Did it say? If that cart was movable, it's one of those things you drive here. That can actually haul a trailer, right? Those carts. Those are very powerful things. This truck has not the best wheelbase. It's kind of hard to maneuver it. Or is that more driver limitation? Can we do this in 7 minutes? 70 miles in 7 minutes? I have no clue. Probably not. Card of Doom. Make him play Conan. Oh yes. Brings back bad memories. Conan Exile video. Or when I tried to do the reverse parking for the double trailer. That was Conan inducing. I think we will have to break a couple of laws here, so keep your eyes closed if you don't want to be, and keep your ears closed as well maybe. We'll have to break a couple of laws to make it in time, I think, for my internal deadline. No, I don't see any lights. No traffic lights here. See, no penalty. If you don't look at that's one trick I can teach you guys. If you don't want to get penalized with the red light, you just don't look at it like that. Okay, I lied. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, it doesn't work. We're in a hurry. Imagine that we are in a special transport job. Clumsy's a lucky girl. Not so sure about that. I'm sure I'm lucky. Please, someone call the cops. Too late. That isn't safe driving. Drive safely doesn't approve. Oh yeah. Yeah, drive safely will have to look the other way for the next few minutes. That cow. I'll try to. Yeah, we're not actually breaking any laws right now, though. We soon will be, though. Soon will. This truck is really growing on me. I like it. The flying Mack. Have a good one, Mr. Dr. Cold. I call you Cold, okay? Thanks for the follow again. Welcome to the channel, and catch you next time. Passengers. One for each wheel. Are you guys on the tires? I'll try not to. No promises though. All I can just say is buckle up. We'll need it. Deer and moose. I'm sure Jack and Alex have that covered. They have their binoculars out and spotting possible victims. They jumped out. No jumping out. We're in this together. Laying odds for sleepy truck time. I think the odds are in your favor in that one. Now where should we be headed? We should be to the left. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, no, 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 no. There, there it is. Any chance we can save here? 20 gauge shotgun. I warned you. So, what services can we avail? Tote service. Oh, come on. Is this a World of Trucks contract? I think it is. So, no teleporting, I think. Oh, dang it! It's because it's the end of the stream. Yeah, let's see where we jump out to. 1 hour 42 minutes. Maybe we'll end right up in the got knocked out. Where the heck are we? Where's our trailer? How does it work with World of Trucks now? How the heck did we end up here? And what happened to our job? Did we have to cancel it? Oh yeah, okay, we did have to cancel it. Ah, okay. It cancels the job now. I see. Well, that was actually intentional because yeah, I wanted to end the stream, and so had to make it in time for 11 and all those excuses. Yeah, too much alcohol conversations. Too many. I got drunk just thinking about it. Should have taken those bets sooner. Yeah, I think you would have earned a bit there. Anyway, alright, let's leave it there, guys. Yeah, at least you have a good sunset, and now it's gone. At least you have some nice moon there. Let us leave it there, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, and hope you guys had your seatbelts buckled in that little incident there. So the moral lesson of the story: drive safely. Have a good one, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Alex, for helping moderate, and appreciate everyone being here. Thanks for joining. Catch you next week, and catch you on Discord in the meantime. Have a good one, guys. Thank you, and bye-bye. Clumsy trucking, case in point. Thank you. I'll let you know how the grinder goes. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jack. Bye.